Vandeham Sri Guru Srivata Padagamanam Sri Guru Vaishnavamcha Sri Rupam Sagardatam Sarvana Raghunatam Nityanam Saptadeva Sarvaitam Savadutam Parjanapinitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sarvana Lalita Sri Visakramam He Krishna Kanna Sindhu Dinabandhu Sarate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Taptakachana Gauraki Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Nahirege Vanchakalpatirupishcha Kripasundevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vachari Gaurasavanda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Narayanam Namaskritam Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswati Divyasam Tadodayam Udirena Praya Subhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavanti Naisiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Bhagavatam class. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I will speak Bhagavatam in Parampara for the pleasure of the Lord and the devotee and my education. Hare Krishna. Today we will be talking about first canto, chapter 17, punishment and rewards of Kali, and sloka number 2. We can follow that, you can recite it. Vrisham Mrunala Davalam
Vrusham Mrunala Davalam
Megadantam Iva Vipyatam
Mehantam Viva Vipyatam
Vepamanam Padikena
Vepamanam Padaikena
Siddhantam Sudratam
Siddhantam Sudra Taditam
Vrisham Mrudala Tavalam
Vrusham Mrunala Davalam
Megadantam Iva Vipyatam
Mehantam Viva Vipyatam
Vepamanam Padikena
Vepamanam Padayikena
Siddhantam Sudratatitam
Siddhantam Sudrataditam
Vrisham Mrugala Tavalam
Vrisham Brunala Davalam
Megatan Iva Pipyatam
Mehantam Iva Vibhyatam
Vepamanam Padikena
Vepamanam Padayikena
Siddhantam Sudratatitam.
Siddhantam Sudrataditam.
Word by word meaning. Vrisham,
Vrisham,
the bull.
the bull.
Mrunala Tavalam,
Brunala Davalam,
as a white as lotus.
as white as a white lotus.
Megatam,
Mehantam,
urinating.
urinating.
Iva,
Iva,
as if.
as if.
Vipalatam,
Vibhyatam,
being too afraid.
being too afraid.
Vepamanam,
Vepamanam,
trembling.
trembling.
Padayekana,
Padayekana,
standing on only one leg.
standing on only one leg.
Siddhantam,
Siddhantam,
terrified.
terrified.
Sudra Tanditam,
Sudrataditam,
being beaten by the Sudra.
being beaten by Sudra.
Translation and purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The bull was as white as a lotus flower. He was terrified of Sudra who was beating him. And he was so afraid that he was standing on one leg, trembling and urinating. Purport. The next symptom of the age of Kali is that the principle of religion, which are all spotlessly white like the white lotus flower, will be attacked by the uncultured Sudra population of the age. They may be descendant of Brahmana or Kshatriya forefather, but in the age of Kali, for want of sufficient education and culture of Vedic wisdom, such as Sudra-like population will defy the principle of religion, and the person who are religiously endowed will be terrified by such men. They will declare themselves as adherent of no religious principle, and many isms and cult will be spring upon in Kali Yuga, only to kill the spotless bull of religion. The state will declare to secular or without any particular principle of religion, and as a result there will be a total indifference to the principle of religion. The citizen will be free to act as they like without respect for Sudra, Sadhu, Satra and Guru. The bull standing on one leg indicates that the principle of religions are gradually diminished. Even a fragment existence of religious principle will be embraced and embraced by so many obstacles as if in the trembling condition of falling down at any time. Hare Krishna. Today, this purpose gives a lot of insight about the religion and ism and cult. Also, we'll be talking about the sadhu, sastra and guru. So some of the terms we will go in deep and understand what this sloka is trying to tell us. So Prabhupada given very nice purport about this, and let's go through it. And Sudra means first we have to understand who's Sudra. Sudras are uncultured. They are all uncultured. So uncultured principles. They do not have any system for purification of the contamination due to age. Okay. So example we can take. Say if couples newly married or parents are married, so they have to undergo that to beget a child. They have to, according to the spiritual injections, their parents should, before combining to conceive for a child, they undergo the cultural purification. That's more important. So the purpose of this is that to attract a good soul for the to take the shelter of the good parents. So this is very important. So here what is happening is, without such purifications, so because they don't read Vedic, they don't follow any regulations, religious things, so they don't know that. So what happens is, so such purification, children born such parents, if they don't do the proper purification, the children born are become criminals. So in Kali Yuga, more and more criminals are there. So you can see the jails are increasing, outside nobody trusts the cab. People fear of traveling, so they will lose. So it's all happened Kali Yuga because of the unwanted populations happening, because people don't follow the religious principles. So the parents should prepare themselves to get a good class of and population to get good citizens. So that is the motive of the parents should be there. So in Kali Yuga, such principles are not followed. So majority population are Sudra. So that's why again and again Prabhupada said that in Kali Yuga there is no other class, only all are Sudra. So uncultured, contaminated by bad qualities. So these are the things are happening. The principles of religious is like lotus, white lotus flower. So the cow is compared with the white lotus. So how pure it is. So such that this is our religious principles are very clear, spotless. You can't find in our religious principles any mistakes in that. So that straight away you just simply follow that. That's what they're saying. Sudra people, they will not follow at all. So religious principle as it is. They are always against it. Okay, they don't care about it. I don't care. So they will say that. So they don't believe such a religious principles are. So what religious principle means? The religious principles not a question of belief. Okay, I said I believe this, I won't believe it. So religious principles, many people say I don't believe in religion. Okay, nowadays that is the trend. Earlier, in the application, the people used to write, I am a Christian. Religion, there is a column, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, and all. Now the recent trend is people against that column itself. I don't believe in religion, why I should declare it? Recently it happened that one Muslim and Hindu people got married and they asked to write it. They said, no, we don't have any religion. That's finished. So it went to the court and case. So the trend is changing. So as the Kali is progressing, people don't faith in the religion itself because doesn't have a strong foundation itself. The other religion, what they namesake they call it up. When we live in civilized, example is when we live in a civilized state, okay, state laws should be followed. It is always there. There will be always rules and regulations, laws should be there. You have to pay the property tax, you have to pay the electricity bill. State has a minimum rules and regulations are there. You have to follow the road traffic rules. Okay, all the things are there. So the people, cultured people, they will follow it. So good citizen means abide by the law. They will always follow the law. Okay, they never against. Okay, but people don't do that. What they will do, I don't believe in such rules. So there are hanky people will be there. They won't believe it. They will not pay the tax. They will not follow the rules, traffic rules. Okay, they will always to cover up their mistake. They will turn into a politician so that they will get out of their troubles. So all their mindset is like that. Religions which are given by state, if you don't like it to follow, okay, I don't think I should follow. They because they think that they are highly educated. Okay, I am educated, thinking that they are only educated. They knows everything. They know the loophole of the law. Okay, how to come out of that. So their mindset is on the opposite side of what they are supposed to do. Okay, they don't like to do what I. So they will say that I don't like to do what I want to do what I like to do. That's all. Simply, whimsically they will behave. Okay, this type of attitude is killing the vitality of the human population. So what happens if it is not a harmony? It's like Radha Smriti Mother knows if the children sit in the class school, if all the children are follow the whatever the teacher says, okay. If all children making noise and making the whimsically, then what will happen? The teacher will go mad. So same way the population also, the society population also should follow the rules and regulations. If they don't follow the regulations, so what happens? It will become chaos. The human society, it will be it's hampered there. So we have to be very careful on that. That's why the religious principle is so important. We have to give importance. These are the people are abstract, so they are abstract but actually less intelligent. Though they possess as very intelligent, they find ways to counteract it. Okay, to show that. I also met some people. Okay, once we were distributing books in KGF. Okay, one of the temple he came. He's from this these people, Shankaracharyas. Okay, he straight away said that you are Mayavadis. I said, okay, I didn't even argue with them. Okay, so he understood Shankaracharya some extent. Okay, they are not fully knowledgeable. So he building that. Why I was taking that person example is they expose themselves. They know everything. Okay, and they'll throw the question such that show that they know everything. So such people are in the society. So they are the foolish, less intelligent people. Okay, their education think that science and maths is the education. No, Vedic science is the Vedic thing is the really required, which they are lacking. And they also suffer because consequence of the basic wisdom. Okay, if you don't follow the rules, God consciousness. Okay, ultimately you will end up in trouble. But that also they don't know that. They don't know that they are suffering. Okay, such a level of people in this Kali Yuga. So they don't have sufficient education to prosper the system of Vedic knowledge. So they don't try to understand Vedic things itself because they're rejecting it. Straight away they'll reject. So they don't have good habits, good customs, tradition, nothing will be there. So where they want to live, that is how they can eat what they like it like that or not. So they define their own religious principle. This is another kind of people. They themselves will declare, okay, this is like Christian, Muslim. In that sense, sub. These are the people who are coming up after intellecting knowledge. They will declare their own religion also. So there are so many religions are cropping up, and they hand over for that. So such people, what happens if somebody wants to follow the regular religious principle, okay, they betray them. It's like Dubai and Arab countries. If you go every Friday, you have to keep quiet at home. If you hang around, they will take you to jail and put whole day you will be in jail only. Okay, you don't have any freedom. So because they are doing namaz, you can't hang around. So that is what their rule. So this is what betray them. You want to do your own religion, which is authenticated. That they don't want. So they betray them, put you down, and jail you, trouble you, all kind of things they will do because they are not following and they insist you to follow. So this is the kind of the new religions to be followed because that's how they believe that. Okay, so these are the Kali Yuga symptoms. Okay, how Kali Yuga goes and people are how they are getting affected. Such people are uneducated, uncultured, less intelligent people, and there are many isms are there. So let us Prabhupada clearly say that they will declare themselves as adherent of no religious principle and many isms and cults are there. So what do you mean by isms? So isms are nationalism, communism, you might be heard about them. Okay, atheism, agnosticism, and atheism. So new things are also coming. So let's try to get some meaning for this. I was go through the dictionary. So communism means generally people are against God consciousness. Okay, aim to treat. Communism means everything is equally shared. Okay, so treat everyone equal and state owns everything. So communism means that all property belong to like China. China, you cannot buy a house. Okay, they build the apartment, you can go stay. That's all as long as everything belongs to government only. So that is the communism. No rent, whatever it is, but you cannot buy a house. Okay, so properties belong to government only. So that is called communism. Okay, capitalism means business are run, okay, for profit purpose, and this will be done by individuals. So this is called businessism. So their motive is to make profit. So running the business of it. Socialism is political ideas. It's okay. It's all properties. Everything belong to equally. Everything belongs public. It is equally divided in. That's what. Everything is everyone's. Okay. It's nothing like one person is rich, one person is poor and all. No, everybody is equal. So that is socialism is there. The atheism is against the God consciousness. Okay, one group is God conscious, they believe in God, they will go to temple and all. It totally opposite atheism. They don't believe in God, they don't want to do anything. So Agnosticism is they are little bit confused stage. Okay, maybe may not be God exist, not exist. So all kind of confusion states. Okay, so such peoples are there. So they don't know what they are doing also. So such a what do you call that? Not stable-minded people. So that is there. And the latest trend is optimism. Optimism. Optimism means you put careless. So these are the modern people. Okay, they are very careless people. God may be. They straight away say God doesn't exist itself. That's all. They don't believe in that, and they just to behind the sense gratification. Okay, I want to make money. I want to gambling. Okay, okay, this match is going. They spend most of the time, which is not required. Means not towards the God consciousness. Everything is away from the God consciousness. Such a people are there. That is the population is increasing. You can say the Western countries that so many gambling things are there, football match, cricket matches, so many, and also big politicians invest money, okay, and they spend to divert the people attention towards that. I was, whenever earlier after I go, I pass through the cricket stadium. I see lot of youngsters and old people, no, all nicely dressed up, cooling glass, all makeup and all with cap, fancy, they're standing with you, ticket. For cricket fans, they call it up themselves. And that to morning, the match will be somewhere in the evening. Whole day they'll stand in the queue and they want to attract for the, what is that, news reader, video, TV people and all to capture the information. So this type of peoples are there. So these are the new trend of Kali Yuga is happening there. So we have to be very careful with these people. So how Kali is going day by day. So sutras means saying. Also there is a good terms we will be understanding. In Kali Yuga, the secularism, in the name of secularism, there will be no proper religious principle. So they say that we are schools, if you go say that, okay, we want celebrating Janmashtami, please, we want to put a poster, or we will go and tell them, you send your children. Then immediately the principal will say, we are very secular people. Okay, so in the name of secular, what they say that they have their own system. Okay, we will not believe in God thing. Means it's not confined themselves. So there will be no proper religious principle followed by the people. As a result, into total they are indifferent from the religious. So totally they have their own concept of religion. Okay, thinking that they are equal to everybody, but actually they are not equal to anything. Okay, they think that they want to respect Christian, Muslim, and Hindu, but bottom line is nobody they are respecting it. So no religious things are followed there. So these are the things are happening around us. So here also Prabhupada says about that. One of the important is Sadhu, Shastra and Guru. So we have to understand who is Sadhu. So Sadhu is the person, means a saintly person who are completely well established in following the religious principles. So he follows, first and foremost, we also say that whatever preach, we have to practice. So the Sadhu is a person who practice it, okay, religious principle, teaching them to others. So they will teach to others. Okay, therefore they are solidly well established in getting the trained, getting educated, and having good qualities, good practice, having sober mind. So naturally they are very sober, good, everything is, you can by sadhu means they will, by seeing look itself will come to know, because they follow the religious, their good education is there. Means it is not a science and math, religious. So all the Vedic books they study thoroughly. So the maturity is there. Such people are called sadhus. Okay. But in Kali Yuga, what happened? We won't respect them. Okay, we don't have any regards for them. So nowadays, saffron dress means they will think that he is a thief. Okay, in the name of God, they will think take it him as a beggar. They are not valuing this knowledge or the way he is trying to preach. Many villages they will beat and send them also. So in cities they won't even give alms for them. So that is what the Kali Yuga. So they don't have the value of that. So second comes the Shastra. What Prabhupada says about Shastra is it's authenticated, bona fide scriptures, especially Vedic literature. People don't care of, this is very authenticated. Scripture means itself is, there is no doubt. That's what we say that. It is spotless. Our scriptures are spotless. Perfect is there. So it's a bona fide. Also because it comes from the parampara. Whatever Krishna says through parampara we are getting. So absolutely we should not have doubt on that. But in Kali Yuga what happens? People don't care about Vedic books. Okay. What it is explained also they don't read also. So it is actually fault of the people that actual facts of the life. It actually Vedic books it gives about how we have to supposed to live in this material world. Okay, all the things in this existence, they are not bothered to read and understand. They are like don't care type people. Okay, whatever happened, let's happen. Okay, they think that okay they will blame on karma. Okay, because of karma it happened. So because the lack of knowledge about the Vedic scripture. So Shastras is so important. And Guru also it's a very nice term. It's a bona fide spiritual Guru, master. So there are so many Gurus are there. It's a bona fide should be there. He should be a spiritual master. So that he'll guide you that what good, bad and all the things. Okay. And Kali Yuga what happens? We ignore the Gurus. We won't accept a Guru. We won't take shelter of a Guru. That's what the population of the general population of people know. They don't know even a Gurus are there. They know that movies type Gurus only. He comes, gives some magic things and all, some vibhuti powder or some linga he will give. They say, okay, he is a Guru. So their concept of thinking Guru should give some magic, okay. He has to do some magic, then only he is treated as a Guru. But our Gurus are bona fide Guru. They give the knowledge to us. So this is very important. People don't care for these principles even for deterioration and decline. So Prabhupada, they are not able to understand we are decline means reducing day by day it is. Deteriorating means all like a tree, it's all the leaves falling down and all. So our life also it is going like that only. But they are not able to understand that. So God conscious not there. And if something happens, they are not able to correlate that. When we want to point out all this, so when Krishna conscious people go and tell them that it's all because of your godlessness. Okay, you don't have belief in the godlessness and religiosity. Because that you are suffering, they don't believe that. Because they don't have understanding how God conscious is directly related, linked with the peace and prosperity of our life. So, because we run through the Shastras and Guru Krishna's mercy, they don't have exposed. So, because of that, no, even if you try to educate, they are not ready to accept this. They are not able to understand that all their suffering because of the godlessness of that. So, we are very fortunate with Prabhupada's mercy, we have got it there. So, second thing also, our Krishna consciousness is like a torchlight. In a sea, there is they call it lighthouse. So, how the lighthouse is giving light to guiding the ship, okay? Because in a sea, you will not get any lights. So, if they want to know the land, there is a lighthouse, that light will go on, it will be rotating. So, in the distance, the captain will and the people will be understanding. They will come, okay, there is a seashore is there, they will come to the land. So, like that, our Bhagavatam is a light for us. Okay, so if you read that Bhagavatam, that will help us to come out of this turbulence of ocean of material life. So, in this, we are suffering. To overcome the sufferings, this Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam helps us. It's okay. Kali means it's a quarrel. Okay, it is not the goddess Kali. The goddess is Kali, no, that Durga Devi. So it is not that Kali. Kali is a quarrel. Always fighting will happen. It for no reason or no reason. It may be small reason and the fight become very big one. Okay, so that is obviously in Kali Yuga going to happen. So it is inevitable. So all we have to do is that it's like a forest fire. In a forest fire, what happens? Two branches of leaves, when they because of wind, it rub each other. It heat generated. Because of that, no, the fire catches in the forest. In Australia, it is more frequent. America and all more frequently forest fire, and there is no technology available to prevent such fires. Even though they declare that we sent a rocket to the satellite, all this and all story, but nature disaster they are not able to overcome. So this is what that, and also the forest fire is such a fast. There is one newspaper article came. The couple were driving in a car and to get out of the forest fire, but the fire is so fast, it catch out of that whole car is burnt out. So Kali Yuga also know that day by day, the 10 years back the Kali Yuga situation is different from today. 20 years back the Kali Yuga situation is very different today. Today is very aggressively we are going ahead. And next 10 years, God only knows how much is Kali going to be. This is, it is trying to catch us, okay, and give all kind of trouble to us. So all we have to do is, we have to be associate with the devotees. We have to be in Krishna conscious. We have to anchor for that. Okay, that is what our duty now. We have to anchor for the association. We have to devotees and also anchor for the Krishna consciousness. So our spiritual practice so that no, we don't surf away from that Kali. So it is like what happens, a flood happens in a river, what happens? The full flood is coming, then it will take away the village side by that whatever on the bank of the river, no, it takes away that. Same way our Kali is eroding us. Okay, how we can survive? We have to shelter of the devotees, because devotees and the Krishna conscious, scriptures, that is one will protect us. So it is like that will, how much that will affect us is surfing. You might be seeing in the sea, the big waves come. The surfing, they say, small piece of wood they will be standing and they surf. So we are also with the scriptures and sadhu sangha, so we can able to surf on the middle ocean, so that we will not sink. So all other people are going to the thing, they are sinking into the water, but Krishna conscious people, we are able to surf. So we are all transcendences. It is called transcendences surfing. So how much important is the Bhagavatam? How much important is the association of devotees? How much important is the Krishna conscious? We know the value when we travel this journey. So with this small message, I just concluding this. Hope that. So we touch upon the sadhu, scriptures and shastra. Sadhu, shastra and guru, we touch upon that, and also we understood little bit of cult is the one which I missed out. That Prabhupada declares about isms and cult. Cult means people come with their own system of religion. So nowadays they say that, okay, we are all came from a different planetary system, we populated here, we are living here, our own rules and regulation principles and all. I heard in Africa also, there is a group of people were praying, and one day some idea somebody gave, okay, let's all go together in Vaikunda. They put fire to the whole group, some hundreds and 200 people in a room, they put fire, and if they die together, we will all go to. Say, this type of crazy things are there. In foreign, then another kind of groupism is there. They say that we have to come, we came in a bare body, we have to pray to the Lord bare. So they'll come, remove all the dress and sit and pray. All crazy things. These are called cult. In Kali Yuga, these cults are, too much will come. Suddenly, like Nityananda, he'll come, he will preach something. There are thousands of followers will be there. And also There is a Bhagavan and Isha. Recently, I go through the article. He said, who is the next leader for that? And actor Kamal Hassan related, no? Subhashni. She is going to be leading that. So their religion and all the things, these are called cult. Cult means which you create your own system of religious things. Okay. This is very dangerous thing. This in Kali Yuga it's going to happen, and we have to be very careful. About all these things. There are so many cults without any proper understanding, without any proper basic, without any foundation, irreligion, unreasonable argument, whimsically they will have their own so-called system. So we have to be very careful. Somebody say that invention of these are the people who are following it like a nice book article is there, cheating guru. Okay, and people also want to get cheated, they will also follow the same. So cult and isms we understood about different kind of isms are there. So these are the see, when you try to know that what is the other side of the darkness, then you know the value of the brightness. So Bhagavatam is the one which will take us, whichever the sailing on this, surfing on the boat, because at the time of death, only our Vedic thing, whatever we practice, which will give us the remembrance of Krishna. So when you remember the Krishna, he will take us back to that. Even that Bhagavad Gita says that. Bhagavad Gita says that he come, Edayada Dharma said, he come to protect the Dharma. You mean that, and also he said that you surrender unto me, leave up all the dharmas and surrender to me. Is that Krishna says to follow dharma, or Krishna says leave the dharma? What Krishna trying to tell is all other dharmas he is saying it. That we are not underlining it. Other dharmas are whatever I told, people coming with their own dharmas, no? Have to ignore it. Just simply surrender unto me, I will take care of it. Hare Krishna. Nataraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Clear? Any doubt?